let's just get straight into the point here. So, there's a lot of ways to make profits in Growtopia. Some are easy, some are hard. That's kind of the problem, that there's a lot of ways to get profits, so it's quite hard to tell which one anyone should go for nowadays. Which is why I'll share you my knowledge on, well, the ones that I know of currently that are the easiest and the quickest to approach. So how I'm doing this is I'm gonna divide this into 3 different price categories. So for the first stage here, when you're just starting the game, there's a lot of way to make a small margin of profits as beginners, really. One of them is, well, breaking for gems, worlds. Now I would not recommend this step, but I'll still tell you either way. If you don't know what they are just worlds that you can break fireballs for gems. That's basically it. You're just breaking the blocks for free. There's no need to pay anything other than your time, and you can collect the gems by yourself. Now there's a lot of downside to this service, you know. One of them mainly is that there's a thing in the game where if you don't have a certain level, you cannot break certain fireballs. They added this to avoid bots farming. Guess what? It didn't work. So what they did was they just farm their bot's account to higher level anyways, and then they just continue as always. The other down point is that you can get disconnected, but it is solvable if you can have VIP access in the world, I guess. A third downside is that it is extremely boring. It's like the same thing I'm doing right now. It's just breaking chandeliers, probably. That's the best one you gotta break. Just do not break anything else. Do not go for like steel box or something, or like treasure chest. Maybe peppers are okay, but go for peppers or chandeliers if you actually want to do BFGs. But still, even with those two, it's gonna take a lot of time to get anything. Though my biggest recommendation is just to get 2000 gems for your first Roblox. If you don't really want to break BFGs, there's another way to get gems pretty quickly. Is by doing the offers, the mychips stuff. They are one of those things where you can play games, other games, and then you get rewarded with gems for reaching a certain goal. Now, of course, there's also risk involved in this method, since I've seen a lot of complaints that the service that Ubisoft use, their customer support can sometimes be uncooperative. So I mean, if you try out game and the reward doesn't track, I mean that point I think just switch to another game, or maybe it just isn't gonna work for you. The best time to do this actually is at the end of a month, when there's most likely a 5 times reward. The thing is, you don't even have to do the offer in time. You just have to sort an offer at that time, and the rewards are still 5x. That's really good. After that, you should definitely get your first Roblox now. Just go to the menu, type in a random word, preferably only 5 letters and no numbers if you can, but with numbers is fine as well. Now it doesn't really help that the server is shitting itself currently, but that is that. Oh, I found one, okay. And the next thing to do is just to make a dirt farm. You break every line after 2 blocks. Now this will take like at least 2 hours if you're lucky, because you might disconnect. With a digger spade, it's gonna take like 15 minutes, but without, it's gonna take a long time. And afterwards, after you make the whole farm, you can sell them for like 50 to 80 Roblox. Again though, these tend to fluctuate in price quite heavily, so it's gonna be hard to tell how much you can sell them for right now, but they are a way to profit early on easily. On to the main stuff now. The second stage, massing seeds or blocks. This is the go-to method for since the golden times, really. But what's really important is what you are massing. Like, I recently When I came back to the game, I searched on YouTube to see any easy massing stuff I can do, and most of them are pretty fucking horrid. They just mask like the most random item ever, like clothing or something. That is not gonna work. The thing about this masking is you don't have to start from the beginning, like the tier 1 items to the last item. You don't have to do that. You can just start from like the 5th item, from the 5th ladder, or like the 6th item, or just go from that. You don't have to go order from start. I find that to be pretty demotivating, because I start a few of those like at like the beginning seats to the last item, and then I just gave up because I got too bored. Let's say, for example, a heavily demanded item that always are masked, a science station. With things like these, you can try to mask its ingredients. That's what people want the most, so that they can mask the science station. So for example, the science station has these toxic waste barrel. You can try to mass produce the toxic waste barrel, and then by splicing its seeds, of course, and then breaking them for its seeds, and then selling its seeds. Or you can go even under that and try to mask the acid instead, or the plumbing, or even the bathtub, which is what I was doing 3 years ago, but I still haven't done. With these items, the ones that are seem more expensive or has a higher return are the one that takes the most amount of times to hit. So for the items like bathtub, which takes like 12 hits, its return can be large, but still gonna break them 12 times. Or like steel blocks or golden blocks. Those are the two that also takes a lot of hits, but their returns are very huge. Now you could break them, or put in BFG, which is not reliable at all, or break with your friends, which is also unreliable because no one has friends. Or you could use explosive, mining explosive, which is really reliable. You should only use them for like blocks with high hits like these anyways. If you don't know what that is, then I'm making a video on that soon, so make sure to subscribe to see whenever it releases. Or I guess you can get a Raymond fist. Yeah, that right, of course. That's only for the science station so far, and that's already like a lot of options already. I think another few more items you can mass is like the glowy block. I'm not sure why, because it's only a block, but I think people want it, so there's that. You can splice cows, chickens for providers. You can even splice fossil brush. Those are also pretty huge. SSUs, you can also do those. It also helps if you get a bunch of items that boost block drops when doing these mass projects. The first thing, of course, is to get your builder level very high. Each of these subsequent levels, they increase your chance to get double blocks. I think, is it double blocks? I think so, right? Yeah, it just gives you a chance of getting more blocks. You should get this thing, this tutelar thing. It gives you like 5% of extra block. Or you could get the ancestral thing as well, but that's like 3 BGLs. And the winter wishing star, which is like 30 damalox. It's pretty expensive, but it provides 2%. It's not a lot, but it is a good bonus if you want. Of course, next thing is Dreamcatcher and then Harvester for harvesting trees. That's pretty basic stuff. There's another thing, there's another body head or something, that fucking cardboard box. Those are also 3 BGL, so and the galaxy skin that you cannot even get anymore. Now to the next method. I'm just gonna get this one quickly out of the way. It's the row quest. Each one of these, there's a different way to profit each of them. For like the farmer, in my opinion, this one really gets profitable at like level 7s. At level 7, you could buy pepper seeds, plant them, and either sell the block or recycle for gems, and you can get a ton of broccolis, and they are good ingredients that people want a lot, and they go for high price. But yeah, you still have to get to level 7, and the quests on the farmers, they tend to be very expensive sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's easy like splice seeds. You can buy services for that, or harvest trees. The hard ones are like plant 200 of this one ultra specific seed that costs like diamond locks to buy. So it depends, and you should also do like a bunch of them per day, like at least 2 or 3 from the gems that you get. For the builder, not really a thing that you can profit like the farmer one here. You can also craft the clash item, so there's that. Surgeon is really good. Though I would recommend you actually doing a lot of surgeries when you get to level 6. Not You can try at level 3. Biowaste are pretty expensive, but they are so rare, and it's hard to get a lot of profits back when you just hoping for one of these rare drops. At level 6 you can get the EPC, which combined with the biowaste you get good amount of chances to get a lot of Roblox from buying the tools. To level these is pretty simple really. I actually learned recently that you can do train E's. They don't cost tools, they only cost to get them, so that's pretty good to just level up the surgeons. Get 2 or 3 surgeon quests per day, and you can probably get level 6 in like maybe 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Fishing it depends, dude. This one requires a lot of patience and also a lot of these level rewards. Chef, I have not even delved into the chef thing at all, as you can see from my level 1. I would think that being able to craft these potion and skill spice is pretty good, but they require level 8. Star Captain, I think it only really gets good at level 7 again with these encapsulated galaxies. But generally the Star Captain tools are way more expensive than the surgeries one, so if you really like doing them, then sure. Okay, that's role quest done. Here's the next thing. Mass produce specifically gold and steel blocks. No, not and, or. Gold or steel blocks before a clash event. I used to do this a few years ago, and it worked pretty well. So I would think that it also worked well nowadays. Every month there's a clash event at a set date. So before the event starts, you can mass produce a lot of these gold or steel blocks, because they are a ingredient to make the upgraded tools that gives the most amount of points. You need them to get the tools to that stage. Of course, I forgot to mention this, but you're doing all these transactions, buying and selling in the Nahi mode server. I don't really have to mention that, but still, it's an important thing, because again, 99% of transactional stuff happens there. It's just not worth it to go to buy worlds or whatever the fuck. It's just way easier, way quicker, and etc. Now here's the last method for this final stage, which is, I might say, even one of the most profitable one so far for me, is doing daily quest flips. The daily quests, yeah, we all know about this one. Now, how you profit with these? Well, today is not really a good example though, because the one for today is very cheap. I already finished mine, so it doesn't fucking show again. God damn it. You need 200 orange seed and giant clams. I say these are not very a good investment of time to try to flip them. What a really good day was though is this one. Let's just dissect from the requirements themselves here. The daily quest is 200 weeping willow branch seeds and 24 beanbag seeds. From that I could deduct, I thought to myself, let's just buy the weeping willow branch and break them for seeds. That's the most reliable way to flip these items, is to break the block for the seeds. Most of the time people are not gonna do that, even though it's the cheapest thing. But the thing is, it costs time. People are buying time for these seeds here that you can break really easily for a cheap price. Now the daily shelf here at right 12, people were buying the daily quest for basically 15 diamond rocks. Now, of course, you might be wondering, why the fuck would anyone want to buy the daily quest for 15 diamond rocks? Because there's no logic behind this. The only reason why is because they want to farm their grow pants. That's it. But even with that, there's a lot of people doing so it's really profitable. I just searched sell willow branch, went to the world, all of them were selling for like around 5 per world lock. So yeah, I just bought like a few thousand of them and broke all of them for a lot of seeds. Each time I sold them for 10 diamond locks, I do have a few clips on me doing so. Sell them for 8 diamond locks, 7 diamond locks, 6 diamond locks. This other thing that I should also mention is that the prices tend to go down a lot when in the middle of the day. But there's a thing with that, is that when all those sellers who are selling for like a very low price, when they run out of stock, the price actually goes up because there's no one selling them. So you can actually try to highball the buyers for a higher price when all the lower sellers have finished their supplies. And yeah, I got like 39 diamond locks. It's just a real biggie. I mean, it took like 4 hours, but like fucking 4 hours for not 39 diamond locks. Shit, I mean. And the good thing about these willow branches, they only take 3 hits with a pickaxe. So it saves a lot of time. But either way, that's only for one day, by the way. Again, it tends to range in the difficulty of these flips here. I wrote all of them down, the ones that I got a good amount of profits on. I did not record them though, so you only have my words to go by here. Again, it's really easy to profit with daily quests. And it's also really quick to check if it's really viable or not to do these flips. So I mean, it's just a no-brainer if you don't do them. It's fucking easy-ass warlocks, easiest warlocks ever. Now for the last stage, I mean, at this point you have like a few BGLs already, so you could still do mass productions, but now you can do them with way higher amounts of seeds and stuff, so you can get even more back. That's one way. There's a lot of laid-back options you can do as well. One of them is, well, provider farms, science stations, tackle farm, surgery, tools farm. I think the most profitable one is the tackle farm. I mean, that's what everyone says. But, I mean, I don't know myself because I have never had a tackle farm. Okay, so a tackle farm will cost you about 12 BGLs. I mean, 10 BGLs even. Okay, that's pretty good. 10 BGLs. Yeah, every 2 days you can harvest them for bait and you can sell them for profit easily. I mean, it's really expensive. Fuck, man. Like, it's a surefire way though. You're just getting free diamond rocks every 2 days, basically, from harvesting all these. It's a good method, but it's gonna cost a lot. The next best thing I think is a science station farm. The main point of those is just to make fuel packs, really. That's the only thing you should make, really. You can make force field and glue blocks, I think. Just make fuel packs. Those are like always the most return in investment here. They are actually way cheaper than the attacker farm as well. If you can find one with good rates, they can go like around 2.5 BGLs. I mean, that's still a lot. I don't even have enough for one of them right now, but that's still pretty cheap. I tried using a calculator on a website once. If I can find it, I put the link in the description below so you can calculate yourself as well. But the thing about these science stations is that you can harvest them twice per day if you time it correctly. You harvest one at like 8 AM and once at 8 PM. The same farm, that is, not like 2 farm or anything. So by just doing that, you can make back those 2.5 BGLs in like a month. That's pretty good. Like, fuck, man, that's only a month and you can already make back the whole thing. With that, you can also scale it up. Buy another farm. Buy like fucking 5 farms or something, and then get 10 harvests per day and make a lot of fuel bags. It's simple. Another thing you can get is ATM farms. I don't know how much these are really that profitable, I'd say. 8 to 9 BGLs. And they make around 50 gems. No, not 50 gems. 50,000 gems per day. You can only harvest them once per day. I mean, like, shit. 50k gems per day. You spend 9 BGLs. I mean, that's like almost a year of harvest just to make back the amount of gems from a BGL. Now, I know someone that has like he has 10 farms, 10 of these ATM farms. He said that it took him 4 hours to collect all of them, so that's pretty fun. But he can get like 500k gems per day. That's a lot. I mean, it's good, but I don't know, man. Maybe for events, those will be really good. Means it's your choice. If you want an ATM farm, I'm not gonna fucking stop you here. For me personally, I don't really see the profit margin to be that good. After that, you can, I guess, mix investments and event preparations, like how I did with the Valentine one. I spent 50 diamond logs for pepper seeds and recycled all of them for millions of gems and bought GBCs and gambled and then sold them, and then I got a lot. I got like 6 BGLs. So those are pretty good. But again, you need a lot of diamond logs to do so that's why these are in the third stage here. And also investments like these that I did at the end of the video. I bought 200 of these. Right now they're about like 20 Roblox each, so they have gone up. But like these also, I bought these for 6 diamond logs each, and now they are 16. That's really good. But they can go higher, so I don't really see a point to selling them now, so I just keep them for the time being. But these are the ones that cost the most amount of time. You gotta wait until they rise up in price to sell them. Next thing is to make clash tools. So for example, if let's say the next clash event is the surgery one, you could buy the these exquisite bone saws. You can buy these for like a diamond log plus each, and then turn them into their pristine version, because you cannot use these exquisite ones. These are not usable in the event, but you can turn them into these bone saws, these pristine versions, and you can sell them whenever the event of the surgery, when the surgery clash is happening, for like around 20 to 25 Roblox each. You're spending like 15 Roblox to make these, and you get 10 Roblox more back. But of course, do not make the same mistake as I did here. I thought the next clash was the surgery one, but alas, it was the Startopia one. And the surgery one is nowhere in the calendar, which means that it will take at least after July for me to sell all these. Yeah, I spent like 4 BGLs on these exquisite saws, and then I can't even sell them at all. So these just 4 BGLs in purgatory here. I mean, that's pretty fun, right? And that's basically it. Hopefully that helps you. And if it did, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Well, that's it for now. I guess I should prepare for St. Patrick's. Hurrah.